Let me tell you a little bit about my background, because after all, I've already told you I'm going to ask you a little bit about your background. Um, I was brought up in this place called Gravesend, Avenue X in Ocean Park. I think you guys might have heard of it. It's in this place called Brooklyn that you might be familiar with. And yes, in order for me to teach at Kingsborough, I did have to have an education. I went to elementary school at a place called the Yeshiva of Flatbush, a Jewish parochial school. I graduated from Stuyvesant High School. I went to college in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you guys have ever seen the Amish Mafia program on TV, Lancaster is where many Amish live. It's one of the Amish centers of the United States, at least. Went to Franklin and Marshall College, majored in philosophy, got a bachelor's degree. Went to the University of Rochester, got a PhD in philosophy. And in addition to which, unlike some of my colleagues who teach philosophy, I have a certificate from NYU's business school. And I'll explain to you a little bit why. My experience, that is my work experience, began at the University of Rochester while I was a graduate student teaching. I then went to the College of Charleston in Charleston, South Carolina. I taught there. After that, I was in the United States Army. I was an infantry officer. So unlike some of your professors, I have a pretty diverse work background, and it got even more diverse. Well, I came back after being an infantry officer and taught at the Rochester Institute of Technology in Rochester, New York. And then I made a career change, and for 28 years, the subsequent 28 years, I pursued a career in computers. And I was a computer programmer. I managed an IT department. I was an IT management consultant for the last 10 or 12 years of that 28 years. And I made a career change. I decided after 28 years in the computer business that I'd really like to go back to teaching, and I joined the faculty here at Kingsborough in 2011. So I'm going to try to, and this is, some students think that this is difficult or if impossible, but I'm going to try to concentrate on the skills that you're learning and the stuff you're learning to skills that are going to be helpful in the business world. Because I did spend 28 years in business, and let me assure you, the philosophy that we're going to be learning and the skills that we're going to be learning, I'm going to make sure that they do apply. Now, I ask the students to have objectives when they take the course. That is, at least think of it, have personal objectives. What are you hoping to accomplish? And I think it's only fair for me to have objectives as the professor in the course. And my goal is to improve students' thinking, your ability to reason, how you reason, improve your reading and writing skills. And you're going to find that it's the thinking skills, the reading and the writing skills are very important to having a successful career, a better career than perhaps the job that you have right now. And I want to help you guys become lifelong learners, because what's changed in the United States in general, if you go back a generation, it used to be that people went to work for one company in one line of work and they spent their entire working life there. Because of the economic conditions and the changing world, that doesn't go on any longer. You will probably, since you're probably no different than everybody else in the world, you'll probably have several careers. So you want to be able to, over the course of your life, learn new things, be able to switch what you're doing to make yourself worth something to your employers. And that's why, let me emphasize, I look and I try to improve your ability to reason. Employers don't want to hire you because you got a piece of sheepskin, as we say, from Kingsborough, but rather they want to hire people that can think, that can do, that can organize, and reading and writing is very important. So I'm hoping that to help you in this regard and help you improve your skills and put you in a much better position to get a better career when you're finished.